Hello and welcome to a special edition of the Pull List. My name is Matt, and today we went to our local comic store because today is Free Comic Book Day. Now, this may not be the first time in history that this has happened, but it just so happens to also be Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. So I hope you all made it to your local comic shops, were able to give them a little bit of your time. Hopefully some of your local shop were doing some events, also maybe some sales. This may be the best time to purchase some of your nerdy memorabilia. So I wanted to do a little special Free Comic Book Day edition of the Pull List to kind of show you guys what we grabbed and what we'll be reading for the next couple days. Of course, the normal Pull List is a live show every Wednesday on YouTube, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We talk the weekly polls, we talk something nerdy around the room, and we also talk anything else in the pop culture space. So be sure to tune in 7 p.m. Pacific on YouTube on Nerddom. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. First off, I would like to thank the staff at Amazing Comics in Westminster, Roxanne and the whole crew. You guys are awesome, true professionals, really great time. I think everyone who was in the store was having a blast. Looking around, your sales are also doing really well. I was seeing a lot of people buy some good comic books, some good toys, some good memorabilia. So very happy to see that. And also really good turnout. Good amount of people were showing up to the store. Bunch of kids, bunch of adults, bunch of friends. Looked like some really good groups of friends. You know, everyone just sharing in the pop culture nerdiness and having a good time and getting ready to read some of these stories. So thank you so much again to the staff at Amazing Comics. So without further ado, let's get into the polls. First one is the Free Comic Book Day. All of these are gonna be the free comic books until the very end. So the first one is the Free Comic Book Day version of Blood Hunt, issue number 1. This is by Jed MacKay, Sarah Pichelli, and Federico Blee. Next title with Marvel, Spider-Man Ultimate Universe, issue number 1. Also from Marvel, we have Star Wars, issue number 1. Very important on this day, of course, being Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. This is by Sol Robertson Rosenberg. And then we have another story with Pac, Rosanus, and Guru VFX. From Mad Cave, we have a classic, Flash Gordon, issue number 0. This is by Jeremy Adams, Will Conrad, Lee Louridge, Taylor Esposito. Classic. From Dark Horse, we have Hellboy. This is by Mike Mignola, Mark Laslello, and Dave Stewart. From DC, we have Absolute Power, number 1, special edition. This is the prelude to the epic event by Wade, Janine, and Mulvey. Also from DC, this was just a fun one that I wanted to pick up. This is Barkham Asylum. This is Yeuli Mercado, featuring a preview of the graphic novel. So that looks like a little bit of fun. From Viz, we have One Piece, Ace's Story. From Tokyo Pop, we have a story from Far Cry universe, which I do believe is a tie-in to the Far Cry 6 video game. From Skybound, we have a Transformers comic, Energon Universe, 2024 special edition. From Boom Studios, we have The Worlds of James Tynion IV. Looks to be like a compilation of a couple of his titles. This is with Werther Dillera, Michael Dylanus, and Eric Donovan. And finally from IDW, there are a lot of other titles. These are just the titles that I was able to pick up and that I was interested in. From IDW, it is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Who is the Night Watcher? Free Comic Book Day for 2024. Now, those are all the titles that I picked up this year for Free Comic Book Day. Let me know what you picked up down in the comments below. What were you interested in? What are you pulling weekly? Are any of these interesting to you? Are any of these going to get you into any of the storylines? Feel free to let me know. Now, hopefully, if you made it to your local comic shop, you didn't just pick up the free comics. Hopefully, you bought something else. So I was able to pick up a couple of graphic novels, a couple of trades, and also a couple of figurines. Like I said, your local comic shops may be having a sale right now, maybe the best sale of the year next to Black Friday. So be sure to check them out. I was able to pick up X-Men 97, Magneto. Having a really great time with this series. Magneto is an awesome character in this story, and I can't wait to see how it ends, or how it's going to get closer to ending. It's really been a wild ride with this show, and I'm really happy to see it so far. Really hoping it lands. So I was happy to pick up this Magneto, even if it does fall flat. The Magneto in the couple episodes that he's in so far is awesome. I was also able to pick up a Star Wars black figure for Andor from the series of Andor. Now, I did recently just rewatch all of the Andor series, and you're gonna see my thoughts very soon, hopefully. If you want to know my thoughts on Rogue One for Star Wars Day, feel free to check out my deep analysis on Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, down in the comments below, and also up here or something. I'm gonna put a tag or something. So really happy to pick up this Black Series figure. And then a couple of trade paperbacks that I wanted to pick up. This one, we just recently watched the Batman and Ninja Turtles movie. I say recently, it may have been Christmas. So I wanted to pick up the trade for Batman and the Ninja Turtles because I love the story, I love the characters, and I want to see that in the book form. Next are a couple of classics that I don't have in my collection. This first one is Daredevil, The Man Without Fear by Frank Miller. And then last but finally not least is the trade paperback for X-Men Days of Future Past by Claremont and Byrne. Really can't wait to dive into these. Again, let me know what you guys got from your local comic shop today. Happy May the 4th. Happy Free Comic Book Day. Keep reading, keep watching, keep staying nerdy. And until the next one, this has been Nerddom for all nerd kind.